Hello, hello, hello. It's that time again. Wow. Doesn't it feel like we were just here? Like a bit of deja vu. Like we did this race before. Well, some of you might be thinking that. As you know, I had a bit of an internet issue the last time we raced the French Grand Prix on Sunday. We got maybe a quarter of the way into the race. It was a terrible race. We started first, then I crashed, and then we got lapped, and then I accidentally took out Rubens Barrichello, and then my internet died. And I thought, do I just press escape and simulate the results, or do I go back and do the race again? It's probably the best idea to do it again, because nobody would have seen the race, you know? It's important, if I'm streaming this career mode, that we actually see the races, right? It's been a long drinking day. Yeah, I had a few drinks yesterday. You can probably hear in my voice. It sounds a bit different today. Yeah, it was not pretty last night. But it was fun, you know? It ended with a McDonald's at 2:30 in the morning. It was nice. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to go through all the graphics again. It's exactly the same as last time, but that's okay. So morale is very high right now because we're just off the back of winning our home Grand Prix. So the most recent race was our home Grand Prix. That was the 60th race start of our career, which was very nice. What did I drink yesterday? Surprisingly, not much at all. I had a nice pint of beer, and then I drank a bottle of Prosecco. But I drank it really quickly. And haven't drunk alcohol for many, many months. Do I do these graphics myself? Yes, I do. Yes. Not water, Chris, sadly. Although, by the end of the night, I was on the water. Yeah, definitely. Gotta stay focused, yeah? Am I a beer or wine guy? I'd say more beer. I've not really had much wine. I've only ever had red wine. I've not had rosé or white wine before. Nothing's changed on here. I think we moved above Eddie Irvine, so that was the change. We went up to 8th place. The news... For those that missed it, we'll go through it again. I'll pretend like I haven't read this before. Formula 1, news of the week. Amazing home win for Early. James Early had to fight hard for victory at his home Grand Prix, but he managed it. Avenging the disappointment that beset the Williams driver last year, Early now moves into the championship lead. Ferrari controversy. Both Ferraris rocketed away off the start line, running 1-2 into turn 1, only for them both to run wide and fall back. A few laps later, Schumacher missed his braking point and slammed into the back of Barrichello. No points for Ferrari. Sauber promise. The story of the Grand Prix midway through was the pace of the Saubers, with both Massa and Raikkonen trading fastest laps, but sadly, both Saubers failed to reach the finish line, a potential podium being lost in the process. So it'll be very interesting to see whether they can turn up with the same sort of pace here at the French Grand Prix. Jarno Trulli, future champion. Jarno Trulli scored his second podium of the season and was favourite for victory at one stage. It surely won't be too long before we see this promising Italian record his first victory. Remember, we got to be in the mindset that this is the 2002 season. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to stick my hair up, so we're going for a bit. I could do that. There we go. Sorted. Yeah, nice. Stylish. Yeah, you got to remember that we're thinking that this is 2002 right now. And Jarno Trulli he's scored his second podium of the season in a Renault and has almost won the British Grand Prix. He's got some promise, you know? The Massa picture is very funny. Entry list, exactly the same as it was for the whole of this season. Because nobody's got injured, nobody's been banned. Is fruit water better than vodka? Okay. Okay, maybe I'll have to try it out. Here we have James Early in the championship lead, of course. Rubens Barrichello second with the same amount of points. Ralf Schumacher 1 point behind. Michael Schumacher only 10 points off the championship lead. Vodka is horrid. On its own it is. You mix it with things, you just can't taste the vodka. I think it's quite nice. Team championship. Williams are in the lead. Almost breaking the 100 point mark. As we are into the second half of the season now as well. There we go. Right, let's get into qualifying for the French Grand Prix. And if I can recall correctly, the conditions are overcast. That's the start of the session. Overcast conditions. Does that mean it's going to rain? Does that mean there's some rain in the air? Or it's going to fall later? I don't know. Will the new Arrows ownership ever be announced? I don't know what I'm going to do with Arrows, honestly. Not sure. Everybody else has got the soft tyres on, so I don't think anybody's preparing for wet tyres right now. But I think it's probably a good idea we get out there quickly. Just in case the conditions get worse. Just, you know, to set a banker lap, I'd say. That's what we're going to do. Okie dokie. Sitting comfortably, are we? Hello, Jeffrey. How you doing? Some of you may have seen I uploaded a different type of video yesterday, as I'm trying to branch out. Upload other content that's not just racing games. And it wasn't a serious list, obviously. For those pointing out. Looking at you, Bar, specifically at you. How many people are investing? If you guys send me like names, like proper names, not usernames, you don't have to use your real names, make up a name, then maybe we could do something with Arrows. We could say some consortium led by 4 businessmen, their names, are trying to purchase the Arrows Formula 1 team, dwindling in finances, something like that. So if one of you, or all of you, just message me on Discord with a name. Nothing stupid though, it has to be realistic. Okay, let's go for it. We're on 100% difficulty, we upped it by 1. The car feels so nice in qualifying. Always does. Moritz, yeah, the Mexican Grand Prix was... I suppose we haven't spoke about that, have we, guys? The Mexican Grand Prix was one of the races in Formula 1 history. It was so boring. Somebody sends their real name, but I think it's stupid. Can't have that. It's a rubbish name. But that's my name. I don't care. Get a better name. What assist are we using? Low stability, low traction control, and clutch assistance as well. Because I'm using my clutch as the brake pedal. Because I can't actually reach the brake pedal. Because there's like a... It's going to sound weird. There's a stalk down the middle. So it would hurt my ankle if I was to press the brake. Is this live? Yes, it is, Ozzy. Yeah. Mike Crack. Yeah, that's a real name, to be fair. Yeah, Mercedes completely messed the strategy up on Sunday. I don't know. The medium wasn't the bad... Oh, gosh, my voice. The medium wasn't the terrible choice because they had the pace on the medium. It was hard. That was the issue. Should have just extended with the medium. But whatever. Or started on the softs. You're up at the second sector. Gosh, I'm so messy at this circuit. I think you watched this the other day. Yes. Yes. Some of you have seen this before. I deleted the video, like the stream, pretty much instantly after I stopped. Well, it stopped, I suppose. 11.499. There we go. Absolute pace. Yes, Joanne, that is actually true. That's real. Yeah, French Grand Prix was pretty bad. It was a bad race as well. How do we get this game? Well, I'm glad you asked. You head to my Discord. We go to the download links section. There is a download to the version of the game I'm using. Available on PC. And what wheels work on it? Most do. I think it's difficult to get like Fanatec and stuff working, but you can eventually get them working. I use a Logitech G29. Jeffrey, this is like we're actually redoing the race. Like this is part of the championship. I did see the ultimate overtake in NASCAR. I shared it on there. Where did I post it? I posted it on Twitter. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in motorsport. The craziest thing. It was absolutely ridiculous. I might go out there again now. I'm scared it's going to start raining. Rich person G29. Can I say? Saved up my money. Bought myself a G29. Already has more than 100 million views. I'm not even surprised. Honestly, not even surprised. But I know he completely broke his car when he did it. But yes, G29 is entry level. For wheels, Logitech don't have anything beyond entry level, to be fair. You can clearly see the pole coming. I'm not sure I do today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Yeah, that overtake in NASCAR was posted everywhere. Everywhere. Like, it was that ridiculous. Right, let's go again. So for those who watched my video yesterday, who do you think I should include if I was to make another 10 worst drivers in Formula 1? Who did I miss? Ricardo Rosset, for one, I assume. Track limits. Oh, you're allowed to do that first quarter. It's okay. Not Badoa. I was literally basing it on their performance in Formula 1. If he never drove those 2 races for Ferrari, he'll be nowhere near the list, right? But because he did, he has to be included. So those are 2 of the worst performances of Formula 1's recent history. Toru Takagi, okay. Bruni, okay. Well, Roy Nissany's dad didn't drive for a race, did he? Drive in a race, shall I say? That's a terrible lap. All 4 tyres across the white line, but who's checking?
You're down at the first sector.
Sperry? Oh yeah. Roland, you have not missed anything. I don't think Nikita Mazepin was that bad of a driver, honestly. Alex Young, yeah. I could definitely find at least another 10. Thrustmaster T150s are good. That's the equivalent of a G29, but just Thrustmaster. How's the AI performance? It's gone up by 1%. We put it up by 1. Sakon Yamamoto. Oh, he was on the list. I put him on the list yesterday. Ralph Furman. I don't know much about Ralph Furman. Right, okay. I'm slowing down now. You got a T150 today? How are you finding it? What do you think of it? Undone. No, didn't Cesaris score podiums? Apichea, yeah, he's pretty bad.
Schumacher has beaten his own
Rio
predicted
Harrianta,
time.
that's a good shout. Yeah. Hello, Ben, how you doing? Jolyon Palmer. Oh, but he scored a good 6th place finish once. At wherever it was, Malaysia or Singapore. 10.8. Why can I not get anywhere near a 10.8? Maybe it's the conditions. But I am scared it's going to rain, so we're going to go out for our final run now. Oh, you used to have a T300. I assume a T300 is a step up from a T150. That's a guess. Sergei Sirotkin. Oh, yeah, he was bad. Hello, Hera Foxy. Max Chilton, I don't think was too bad. Before everybody screams British bias. I'm just looking at his results compared to his teammate. Who was his teammate? Bianchi. It wasn't like completely one-sided. David Brabham's brother. Yep. Shout out to the paedophile. What track is this? It's Circuit de Magny-Cours in France. Drivers that deserved another chance. That's a good idea. Oh, wait. If you've said you've already seen a video, is the P word allowed? I don't know. Well, I've said it now. So, Roberto Merri, yeah, he's a pretty bad driver. Well, I think F1 should return to Magny-Cours. No. Once again, the issue is the cars, not the circuit. Cars are too big. I can't include Nissani because he didn't race an actual race. He only appeared in the practice session. Nice line. Oh, the yeah, Magny-Cours layout got changed in the final sector after this year. So 2003 onwards, it's going to be the more modern layout. The force feedback, I turn it down to medium and then turn the strength down to like 60%. Because otherwise, yeah, you do get that thing where if you're turning left or right, it will kind of pull your wheel left and right. Which is not nice.
You're down at the second sector.
I don't know. Apart from, you've got Le Castellet, Magny-Cours, Le Mans, Bugatti circuit, I suppose. What else have you got in France? Like, well-known circuits. Slower again. I can't find pace. What do I think of Ted Kravitz? Quite like him. Well, I know he's annoying sometimes, but he's alright.
You're down at the first sector.
Good lap so far, I'd say.
You're down at the second sector.
Is this going to be anywhere near pole? It might be. Close. Second place. It's not going to be pole. Not going to be pole at all. Yeah, Leon, I lost connection, like, on lap 17. So we're just redoing it. The reason why Crofty absolutely despises him. See, I don't really like Crofty. So, and I know Crofty and Ted Kravitz don't like each other. And when they're talking, it's like awkward. I'm always on Ted Kravitz's side. I'm thinking, David Croft once again saying stuff that doesn't need to be said. Why is he doing this? Why is he causing a problem? But is that bias? That might be bias. I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, that's my final run because I thought it was going to rain. It was sim to the end of the session. F1 may be going to Colombia. Really? Okay. Another South American race. James got serious after that first sector. Because I saw somebody's message saying concentrate, and I was like, oh yeah, this is my last lap, so I do kind of have to concentrate. Yeah, I'd rather watch the F1 TV feed. If it was available to me, I would watch it. Ben Edwards, he's a bit forgettable. He's better than Crofty. James Allen's even better than Crofty, but James Allen is very biased. That's the end of the session. We've been put down to third. Disaster. It's Ferrari 1-2. Schumacher ahead of Barrichello. James Early starts from third. We have Schumacher fourth. Then we have Heidfeld and Coulthard. Trulli and Button. Raikkonen and Massa. It's 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Then we have Fisichella in the Jordan. The BAR of Villeneuve. Row 7 is Montoya and Panis. And it's Eddie Irvine, Mika Salo. Frentzen down in 17th place ahead of the second Jordan of Sato. McNish, second Toyota, down in 19th place with Pinaldi rounding out the top 20. Alonso ahead of Webber. There we go. Yeah, in the UK, to watch Formula 1, it is extremely expensive. Extremely expensive. Because of Sky Sports. And was James Allen biased? Whenever a British driver did well. You're wearing the official James... Oh, that's brilliant, Bar. Fantastic. I do need to do one thing before the race starts. It's a dry race. Okay. I don't need to do the thing I was going to do. Probably easier, David. They should have their own now. But both English-speaking countries, so it's not like a necessity to have it. Yeah, F1 TV subscription. When I went to Greece for 1 week, it was the Australian Grand Prix. And I couldn't. See, I never found Crofty that biased. I just don't like him. Right, we're going racing, guys. I think we were going for a two-stop, weren't we? Just 24, 24, 24. Something very basic. Oh, wait, actually. The race setup, that would help. Yeah. Murray Walker, the best. Have you seen footage of him when he's in the when he's in his commentary box and he's just describing anything? He just gets too excited. Although I do think Murray Walker did have a tendency to speak over people a lot. I think it's because he was really excited. But speaking over his co-commentator a lot and cutting them off, I think he was guilty of that quite a bit. Especially later on in his career. Maybe, I don't know. He was really old. You got to think, like, in the 90s, he was already late 60s, early 70s. Like, he was old. We never really saw Murray Walker in his prime, I don't think. You know, imagine Murray Walker commentating mid-30s. When, you know, all his marbles are there. But hey, whatever. Right, let's go racing, shall we? Oh, I need to put a couple, yeah, laps extra fuel in. That's okay, Culture. Chance for Monsoon in the race, yeah. Well, there's a race now. Let's go. The new American guy's good on F1 TV. Who's on F1 TV? 72 laps of pain incoming. I don't doubt it. Murray Walker in his mid-30s, F1 didn't exist. He wasn't that old, Joanne. Mid-30s. Oh, actually. Oh, yeah. Because Murray Walker didn't start commentating for TV broadcast of Formula 1, as far as I'm aware, until early 80s. Maybe we should get rid of formation laps. Why? I like them. I really enjoy them, Parrot. It hypes it up for me a lot. Did radio since the 40s. Didn't he used to do like motorcycle racing a lot? Isn't that his true passion? Oh, James Hinchcliffe. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's Canadian. When did they get rid of the warm-up in Formula 1? So I know they still had it in 2005? 6? What year did it just disappear? 2006, okay. Yeah, I think Murray Walker, Martin Brundle was the best. I just wish Murray Walker was a bit younger when he was commentating with Brundle, because that's when he started, you know, more Murrayisms coming through. And if you think about it, Murrayisms, yeah, it's just him suffering from his, I don't know, you know, as you get older. Oh, blooming heck. Forgot that. Yeah, explain to me the challenge. The challenge? Oh, you mean F1 challenge? That's the game. Challenge of it is your racing. Right, let's go formation lap time. I believe. Is it going to get formation lap now? Them polygons.
Hello,
guys, stop being so weird.
Welcome to France for round 11 of the 2002 FIA Formula 1 World Championship. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful.
Game name
Over
is F1
30
Challenge
degrees
99
and
to
climbing.
02.
It's a fantastic day for Formula 1.
Arrow, that is correct. Round 2.
Michael Schumacher.
Oh, because we tried this earlier a few days ago and my internet
Rubens
crashed.
Barrichello just managed to get the edge over his championship rival, the Williams driver. The Williams driver put on a fantastic display throughout the qualifying hour. He starts this race from a very promising third.
Aussie will go on to 2003.
Schumacher looked a carbon copy of his teammate. He starts alongside in fourth. Heidfeld, fifth.
Yeah, Toffee will work the same. I think that's why on the base game formation laps aren't on, because it can go wrong.
Button, 8th. Kimi Raikkonen, 9th. Felipe Massa, 10th. Giancarlo Fisichella, 11th.
Nobody knows who the commentator is in this game.
12th.
It's not credited
Montoya,
anywhere.
13th. Panis.
But I know who it is. It's the same guy who does the
Irvine, 15th.
F1 season review videos from the same time, but he is not credited
Brunson,
anywhere.
17th. Takuma Sato, 18th. McNeish, 19th. Enrique Bernaldi, 20th. Alonso, 21st. Weber, 22nd.
Mark Webber. Montoya dropped off. He did. Where did we qualify? Tamas were third. It's formation lap time. I forgot to do a practice start. Ooh. No more carrots. No carrots. No, that is so not right. I do find it funny how I'm the only car to warm up my tyres on the formation lap. Didn't even start good for the formation. It doesn't matter for formation lap. Can we challenge the Ferraris today? That's the question. Ideally, we need to finish ahead of everybody, really. But thank you, Jakob. Gonna need it. I need to concentrate and not make mistakes. I want a nice, clean race. Even if we don't win, I feel like this is a Ferrari track. You know, they're gonna probably run away with it. If I can hold on to third, I'd be... yeah, it's okay. A podium would be nice. A win would be even better. Swarm of anger. It does sound quite funny. Yes, Tamas, it can be. You need to just activate it in the batch file for that season. Well, not the batch file. I think it's a GDB file for that season. Let's go racing. Okie dokie. Oh, wait. Let me say the line. There's only one more thing to do. And that's go racing. The 2002 French Grand Prix is next. Somebody stalled, I think. There was a yellow flag. But we maintained position off the start. It was Sato. Right, no rear-ending, people. No crashing, no spinning. That's the rules. It's November now, so we have no excuse. Your earliness. Hello, Ashvin. Oh dear. Well, for me, it's the same time as I always stream, 7:30. It's because the clocks have changed. No spin November. I like that. Cool. If I go the whole month without spinning, I will. I don't know. Or no, wait, that won't work. Never mind. Irvine out. So 2 drivers out of the race already. Where's the Ferraris running off to? Come back.
Heidfeld has a problem with his suspension.
Okay, Heidfeld's out now as well. What the hell? 3 drivers out. They're dropping like flies.
Heidfeld is out. His suspension has collapsed.
No Nick November. That's good. Okay, the Ferraris had a really quick first lap. I think we clawed it back a little bit on that lap.
Barry Kelly is running second, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running third.
This is where they gain the most time, through turn 3. It's quite difficult to keep up with them. Yeah. And we're setting the exact... Well, actually, I think Barrichello's going 2 tenths faster than me on the previous lap. What do I think about Grand Prix 4? I'd love to give it a go, but the game is just so difficult to get running properly that I just can't invest the time to just get the game to work. Don't DNF December. Well, that's impossible. No refueling January. No front wing February. Can't race with the front wing. I am pushing quite hard just to keep slightly close to Barrichello. No James January. That is sad.
Barrichello is running second, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running third.
Normal and timescale. The difference is, say if you did 100% race, putting it on normal and timescaled won't do any different because normal is 100%. If you put it on 50% and still put the mechanical failures on normal, the mechanical failures would treat the race as a 100% race, so you'll get half the retirements. But if you put it on timescaled, it'll scale the amount of mechanical failures to however long you set the race distance to. No overtaking October. I'm glad that's gone. Yeah, 7th gear is pretty long. Maybe we should have changed that. Silly me not doing a warm-up. I liked F1 2019. That's my favourite. That's the one I enjoyed the most, I think. Actually, probably F1 2016.
Less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running third.
Okay, as soon as we reach lap 17, we've officially done better than our attempt on Sunday. The second chicane, am I braking or just lifting off? Is that the one after this hairpin? I will tell you in a second. Because I don't remember. I basically drive on instinct. Is it not? Okay, wait, where's the second chicane? Oh no, yeah, that's the first chicane. Right. It's the one going into the... Okay, right, let me think. I'll tell you if I'm braking. I need a pedal cam, don't I? Yes, I brake. Can confirm I'm braking. Yes, Alex, somebody said fee. Ha ha ha, very funny. Jack, I can confirm that is not the right person. That's Jim Rosenthal. I've asked him myself. He says no. Bit wide. I think Barrichello might... I think he was on a 3-stop. And Schumacher's on a 2. How's the pace? It's okay. How's the car? This car, it's rubbish. It's rubbish. I've got no front end. How am I doing? Marty, I'm doing good, man. Rosenthal did EA F1 2000. I remember I asked him on Twitter. You message old like people on Twitter, they'll just reply. It's funny. But I asked him, you know, it's a big message. It's a big question in the F1 Challenge community. Did you narrate the game? And he said something along the lines of, in legal parlance, I cannot confirm. Thanks, Jim, I suppose. That's a good idea, Bar. Worst F1 game from 2010 to 2022. If we're actually looking at it, like the worst is in terms of... I don't know. Are you looking at... It's hard to judge. Basically, a game from 2010, in terms of quality, is not as good as the modern games. But at the time, it was good. So if you're looking at it at the time it was released, I'd say 2022 was the worst. 2015 was pretty bad. But the good thing about 2015 was the new handling model, the new engine. It actually felt like driving, not such an arcade game. Yeah, 2014 and before, on the steering wheel felt disgusting. It's horrible. It's just a complete arcade game. Yes, Bart. No, I'm not. I'm not part of the owners' club, but I do own one. ...2020 was the best. Yeah, 2020... I say 2019 only because I played that one more. You have a friend who met Jim. That's pretty cool. If I change the wings now, it's going to completely upset the car in those medium, high-speed corners, I think. What do I dislike most about the 22 game? Definitely the AI. Second place is probably the new feature that they brought in 2022. I forgot what it's called. Have I tried the 22 game? Yeah, I played it for 55 hours for the first week. And then I uninstalled it and I've not played it since. F1 Life, yeah, that absolute rubbish thing. Pointless. What a waste of time. Would I say 2022 was a good season? Yeah. Yeah, I would. Most races have been quite entertaining. Even, you know, Max Verstappen winning so many races. But it's entertaining, especially when he's starting like... You know, there's a few races where he started outside the top 10 and still won. Just makes for an entertaining race. Definitely the worst race of the season was the Mexico City Grand Prix. Definitely the worst. That was boring. F1 Life or Life F1? That's a big question. Very big question. 22 season as a whole was boring, but the races were interesting. What do you mean by that? As in, like, the championship battle was boring, but each race was interesting. A bit like 2019, if you exclude the first 8 races. What is F1 Life? Airlines you do not want to know. It was like the new main feature of the new F1 22 game, where you can customize your own little house. You can't walk around the house. You can just look at it from afar. You can get different sofas and different supercars. And it says you can change the colour of the supercars, but you can't. And you can see all your other friends sitting on the sofas that you've chosen. And you can change the colour of the walls and put paintings up. Because, you know, in an F1 game, that's exactly what you want to do. No, I've not played F1 Championship Edition. I did not own a PS3. I had a PS2. How is this Minardi so slow already? Is that Alonso? He must have hit Sato. Not Takuma Sato, guys, it's Sato. Sims 4 becoming free. I saw people really angry at Sims 4 becoming free, saying, what's the point? I pre-ordered the game, and now it's become free? How is that fair? So what they're saying is, they got more than 8 years of a game to play through before anybody who wanted it for free got their hands on it. So they got 8 years of gameplay for their money, and they're angry about that. How does that even work? I think last year's title race in F1 was easily one of the best we've seen. It just had everything. It had so much drama. It had a lot of controversy, which obviously spices it up. How are the tyres? I think they're warm. I'll have a look at the tyres in a second. I think they're very warm. Yes, they're boiling hot. The first 8 laps, they were pretty good. But since then, I've been sort of struggling. The fastest driver of the grid in terms of race pace, Verstappen. Hamilton second. Norris and Alonso are very much up there. Latifi, yes, of course, Latifi. Consistency is key. I mean, that's true. I think if that happened in 2022 BRM, say it happened to Verstappen, like Verstappen broke his legs like Schumacher did in 1999. The championship battle would be full of people not wanting to win the championship. There'll be Leclerc crashing, Sainz getting hit in turn 1, George Russell messing up his own races, Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes bad strategies. Sergio Perez would probably win it. What steering settings am I using? I use 360 degrees rotation, which apparently people scoff at and say that's bad. It's too much. But that's what... Don't they have like 218 F1 cars? Have I ever played Wreckfest? Yes, it's fun crashing into people. Streams of other games, yeah, I do that on my Twitch, not on my YouTube though. My plan is I stream other games on my Twitch, make it into videos. So soon I'm going to start playing some Dirt Rally 2.0. I'm basically playing it for a few streams and then reviewing it, sort of thing. Oh, okay, some of you might find this funny. So, back when F106 was the game, I had a PlayStation 2 and I had F106. And I was 7 years old at the time. And back then, like Bar says, in career mode you can be hired as a test driver if you're not good enough to be a race driver. And I had a test with Toro Rosso at Magny Core. And all I had to do was get this like half decent time and I'd become their second driver. But every single time I did the test, I just become the reserve driver. I was not good enough. I was not good enough to get a seat with Toro Rosso for 2006. And I spent hours and hours. It was probably a Friday night after the school week had finished. Hours and hours practicing this stupid circuit. And I'd break down into tears every time I crossed the line. I'll be, a second too slow. Second and a half too slow. 2/10 too slow. And I never managed to get the Toro Rosso seat. As I've just gone into neutral. What console would I be on? PC. Only ever PC. Should have gone Super Eagle. I think in the end I went for Midland. They were the only ones who would offer me a race seat. Ugliest F1 car ever. I'm not actually sure. Some of the 2014 ones were pretty bad. The Ferraris are so fast today. I did not have a PSP. My parents got me a PS2 and that was it. They got it off eBay, I think. I think it was third hand as well. Who remembers Spiker? Me? Do you know how parents sometimes do funny things that don't make sense to you, but it makes complete sense to them? The year was, I think, 2011. And I had an Xbox 360, and for Christmas, I asked my mum, would I have Fable 2? It's a game on Xbox. I think it's an Xbox exclusive. So I asked for Fable 2. And Christmas Day rolls around, and I unwrap a present, and it's Mafia 2. I thought, Mafia 2? I can't, it's an 18 plus, I can't play this. I've no interest in Mafia 2. So I ask my parents, how come you got me Mafia 2 instead of Fable 2? And my mum says that Mafia 2 had better ratings. They both have a number 2 in the name, so Mafia 2 must be better. I never played it. But hey, you know, you gotta be thankful. I do not know the name, Thomas. Oh yes, we're better than last attempt. Stake there from Ralphie boy. Do I play on Xbox or PlayStation? Neither. I don't have either of them. Just PC, if you're asking me. FIFA 18. That's so random. The HRT team that gave Ocon his debut. What? I thought Mana gave Ocon his debut. At the 2015 Belgian Grand Prix, wasn't it? Oh, 2016, sorry, yeah, not 2015. It was weird when Ricciardo was coming up through. He did the stint at HRT, then he went to Toro Rosso for 2012 and 2013. But compared to Jean-Éric Vergne, there wasn't much difference at all. Verne, for the most part, was just as good as Ricciardo. And I remember it was between Verne and Ricciardo to get the seat at Red Bull. Isn't that weird? You either get the seat at Red Bull, one of the best teams on the grid, the reigning 4-time world champions, or you get kicked out of the sport. There's no in between. Hello, Brett. How you doing? Yeah, I thought Vern was, yeah, very good. It's a shame. Needed the space for Max. Two-stop strategy, yes, Hans. Two-stop. It's weird how things like that work. Because Max Verstappen, when he was recruited, you know, when he was announced signed for 2015 season, it was at the 2014 Belgian Grand Prix they announced it, right? And then after that is when he started winning loads of races. Like, I'm pretty sure before that, yeah, he had some wins that season. And I'm pretty certain that he finished quite a distance behind Esteban Ocon in the F3 Championship. But there was no mention of Esteban Ocon jumping up to Formula 1. Obviously until the year after Max was in F1. How's the race going? It's going okay. Oh, true. Premier is like the best, isn't it, for youth drivers? Let Ralph pass for the championship. Nonsense! At the moment, Rubens Barrichello is going to move ahead of me in the championship. Unless something happens to Barrichello. Wait, what lap is... Oh, we got the same amount of fuel. We can go 4 more laps. So we can go to lap 25 instead if he's pitting lap 24. Thank you, Brett. That was a long time ago. GPVWC. Was that 2015? Full race update. Oh, go on then. Go on then. Just because you asked. You didn't ask nicely. There was no please, but we'll do it anyway. NASCAR Heat 5. That's not the latest one, is it? What's the one everybody hates? Ignition or something. Right, we've got Schumacher in the lead. Barrichello's second, but he's pitting this lap. So maybe he is on a 2-stop. Who's the first driver at Williams? Me. James Early in third. Ralph Schumacher fourth. Coulthard fifth. Trulli in the points again. Raikkonen in 7th, then it's Panis, Fisichella, who's in the pits, Sarlo, Montoya, Frentzen, Bernaldi, Button, McNish, Massa, Alonso. So we've had Webber out the race? I don't remember Webber retiring. Okay, Webber's out the race. Villeneuve? When did he retire? Are we not getting these messages? Did anybody hear over the team radio when he said they've retired? I don't remember that at all. Heidfeld, yeah, I remember. Irvine and... Is it Keller? Oh, no, the other one? I don't know. Is he just forgetting to tell me? Right, okay, whatever. Sato. Yeah, Sato. Sorry, guys. Sato. What video should I make for my next video about Formula 1? I've got a few scripts written, but if anybody has any good ideas. For the days I don't stream, I want to upload videos, so I need to have things prepared. Oh, my bad break. Or was I just not paying attention? Top 10 worst tracks since 2000. Okay. Top 10 worst haircuts. That's funny. Eddie Irvine, the GOAT story. The story of Eddie Irvine and how he became the greatest of all time. Ralph is faster than you. Let Ralph through for the championship. Worst haircut is just going to be Hamilton, I suppose. Well, actually, Hamilton's worst haircut was when he had that before he got his hair transplant or whatever he did. And it was just his receding hairline. That's his worst haircut. See, I don't think Ralph would be pulling away from me if I let him through. Top 10 racing drivers named Genet. Top 10 moments of James Early's F1 Challenge career, obviously. Top 10 rookie seasons. That's a good one. Farina, 1950. There you go, the best one. Is the radio broken? Maybe. Is that an issue that we've never come across in the game? Top 3 drivers who are called Hill. Graham, Damon, Phil. I hope Mr. Ralph is pitting this lap. Maybe I'll just have a quick check. I'll watch feeder series. At the beginning of each season, I try and tell myself to, but I don't. I'm just so invested in F1, not really any other series. I feel like if it was my job, then yeah, I would. It's not. It's just I watch Formula 1 for fun. Right, Ralph the boys into the pits. Let's see if he can get the overcut then. No, the undercut, sorry. To be fair, I have actually seen a few Italian F4 races. Because it'll just be, I click on YouTube and it'll be recommended to me. So I click on it and it's like Kimi Antonelli winning another race. If I was to do a full motorsport career, I wouldn't use F1 Challenge. I'd almost definitely use R Factor 2. Yeah, the radio is literally broken. Pit crew ready? You gonna tell me pit crew ready? Or not? Okay, cool. Into the pits we go. I haven't pressed the button to mute the radio, have I? Yes, Bruno, it's PC. Oh, Villeneuve had some terrible haircuts. Top 2 Mikas. Mika Salo, number 1. This guy called Mika Hakkinen second. I don't know who he is. We're behind Trulli. We're ahead of Raikkonen. Where's my teammate? Oh, he's like miles behind. Not allowed to adjust the strategy for realism. That's true, Bar. That's true. I've never seen that before. Has anybody else had that bug? Or is it a bug or a feature? Team radio just doesn't work. Bolding Vettel. Oh, bless him. Poor guy. Best F1 facial hair. Graham Hill. Radio doesn't work since lap 8. What happened on lap 8? A bug can be a feature. True. We'll just say it's a feature because that's more exciting. Oh my gosh, guys, the radio transmission has failed. I was thinking about Mansell's mustache, but I thought Graham Hill's is better. The F4 grid is crazy huge. It's massive. It's like an iRacing F3 race. It's brilliant. Top 10 Coulthards. Number 1 is the 1995 Australian Grand Prix Coulthard. Is that the one he bent it in a wall coming into the pits? That's number 1. Number 2 is 1998 Belgian Grand Prix Coulthard. Number 3 is 2008 Brazilian Grand Prix Coulthard. "24-hour go-kart rave." Now that sounds crazy. I assume you mean race. Autocorrect, probably. Top 10 US Grand Prix locations. Number 1, Caesars Palace Car Park. Number 2, Detroit. Number 3, okay, I'm stuck. Slippy there. Dallas. Yeah, number 3, Dallas. Number 4, Phoenix. Number 5, 2005 Indianapolis. Long Beach, number 6. Yeah, we'll do Long Beach. Fernando Alonso's top 10 chickens. Number 1, the first chicane at Monza. Sebring, yeah. Riverside, that's the one I was trying to think of. Didn't they race it there like once? Oh, I'm so bad at turn 3. Why? I love Watkins Glen. Bruno, we are position 3. Michael Schumacher is first. Latifi greatest moments. Number 1, Abu Dhabi 2020. I'm joking. I'm joking. Top 10 Pastor Maldonado GOAT moments. Number 1, jump start at 2012 Belgian Grand Prix. Crumply, I mean, we can break immersion and do a full race update. We just don't have radio. It's so strange. Yeah, Dean, the radio's broken for some reason. I have no idea why. It must be a bug. Yeah, Vincent, I heard about that one the other day. I was watching a video. I don't know whose video it was. Oh yeah, Josh Revel, yeah. Yeah, no radio for the rest of the race. Copy that. What did I just say? Dean Smith, the Norwich City manager. I thought so. I saw Dean Smith. I just thought, Dean Smith, Norwich City manager. I think Josh Revel makes the best, yeah, F1 content, yeah, I think. Or just motorsport content, I think. Yes, he did, Tanis. Yeah, I think he got a stop go. Or was it a red flag? It might have been a red flag, to be fair. Have I ever played GTR 2? I have not, but I've been recommended it. I do not remember that, Vincent, actually. Come on, let's be having you. Lando or Russell? Hard to say. I think Russell's in the better team. I think so far in their careers, Norris has been the better driver. I think coming into Formula 1, Russell was better than Norris, but after how many years they've had now, their 4th season, I'd say Norris is better than Russell. Russell was my favourite driver. He's not anymore. Just the past few races, I just can't handle it. He's so annoying. How's it going? It's going okay. We're in 3rd. Far behind the Ferraris, though. What puts me off about Lando Norris, or what used to, is because of his fans. So that's what I see a lot of on Twitter. You know, like the fandoms about drivers. To be fair, I think both Russell and Norris, at the moment, they're both bottle jobs. At the moment. Well, I know of Peterbrook. I must have seen a few videos from him. So I've heard the name. Okay, Norris, okay, he's not a bottle job, but I'm just thinking of... I can't really judge him that harshly. I was going to say 2021 Russian Grand Prix. Like, he didn't need to stay out, he should have pit. He bottled that. And is it unfair if I say he bottled Belgian Grand Prix pole position? He could have got pole position. And on his last lap, well, his first lap in Q3 crashed. Yeah, Norris is less of a bottle job. Russell is, for now, a bottle job. You know, like crashing under the safety car, was it? Last year? Or the year before? Yeah, Mr. Saturday, I think it has a negative connotation. It just means you can't do it on a Sunday. Oh, is it 2020? Okay. I think Mercedes have been bottle jobs this season as well. I think if Mercedes had their strategies correct, they'd have at least 2 wins this season. Nowhere near as bad as Ferrari, obviously, but... See, isn't it funny how the moment Mercedes have a car that's almost capable of winning, that's when Russell isn't performing as consistent. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but... He did, Dean, which is ridiculous. So I was thinking, oh, Verstappen domination this season, it's got to be like the most most extreme domination we've seen since 2002. Michael Schumacher in 2002, that was a different type of domination. Almost twice as many points as second place in the championship, which was his teammate. Ten worst teams, that's a good idea. Yeah, Russell was Mercedes Junior, but he couldn't have gone to Red Bull. And Albon, he wasn't even going to be on the grid until really late on the decision was made. Ah, Ralph is all over me. Brooklyn Nets firing Steve Nash. Didn't they literally win yesterday as well? I think they've had bad starts to the season. I always, for some reason, I don't really follow any NBA teams, but I always get a notification of the Nets score. Don't know why. It just appears on my phone and I think, oh, okay, they've lost again. Cool. The Suns. Oh, fair enough. Phoenix Suns. We are past half race distance in a race that has been not really had much action. We'll pause in a second just to see, because obviously we don't have radio today for some reason. We'll see if anybody else is retired. Schumacher leads 4 seconds ahead of teammate Barrichello. James early. Oh, Barrichello's in the pits. Are we going to move ahead of him? Ooh, that's exciting. And then we both have one more pit stop to go because he's on a 3-stop. We are in a net second place, everybody. Can confirm, right now, we'll still be in the lead of the championship. Stupid James goes wide at the very next corner. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, let's have a look. Schumacher is on a 2-stop like me. He's got 8 laps of fuel left. I've got 12. Ralph Schumacher's got 7 laps of fuel left. Barrichello's down to 4th. He's got 17 laps of fuel. So he might be going for that overcut on me. You might get it. Might not. Coulthard in 5th. Then it's Trulli, Raikkonen, Button, Montoya, Sala. Who's older, Ralph or Michael? Michael. By, I think, what is it, 5 years? 4 years? Frentzen, Panis, Benaldi, McNeish, Massa, Alonso. Fisichella's out of the race. Okay, so Fisichella retired on lap 35. So very recently. Okay. Nice. We're in second. I'd be very happy with a second place. Some of you may already know this, but a few months ago, actually a couple months ago, it was in August. So my sister's boyfriend goes to this shop, this charity shop, to buy a book about cooking. I think there's like a cookbook. So it was really cheap. It was from a charity shop. He opens the cookbook to find a signed picture of Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt, signed by both of them, inside it. And it's authentic. So I've just got it on my wall at home. Gonna defend the inside here. He's getting pretty close. Almost side by side. Oh shit, I've gone deep. Oh, that was scary. Is this my dorm room? Yes, it is. What track is this? This is Circuit de Magny-Cours. Barrichello is on a 3-stop. So, basically, Barrichello, Early, Ralf Schumacher, Michael Schumacher, we all have one more stop to go. We've ever let the number one driver. I'm the number one driver, John. Blasphemy. Cap signed by Nick Heidfeld and Bruno Senna. I have a cap signed by Nick Heidfeld. Maybe Daniel Apt, Lucas de Grassi, Sam Bird as well. You can guess where I got that from. James, let Ralph pass for the championship. Let Ralph pass for the championship. Do you understand? Can you confirm, please? Calling him a Rolf deliberately. Oh, that's like somebody I know calling Lewis Hamilton Louis. It drives me mental. Honestly. All the difficulty settings turned off. We have low traction control and low stability. Sack on Yamamoto. Okay, that's amazing. That's the best thing. The best thing. A lot of back markers here. Hopefully we can build a gap to Ralf Schumacher by getting through them all. Barrichello's now probably only 4 seconds off. It's concerning. Technically, if I was playing the team game, Ralf Schumacher pits like 4 laps before me, so he's going to be on heavy fuel. If I was playing the team game, after Ralf pits, I'd slow down a lot, hold up Barrichello, make sure that when Barrichello pits, he comes out behind Ralf Schumacher and behind me, and we get a 2-3 for the team. I'm not going to do that. Renault cap signed by Robert Kubica. Easy. Let's go. Shirt signed by Charlie White. That's good. All the things I have signed, I didn't get them signed myself. My Braun GP hat, which is signed by all those Formula E drivers, I gave to my friend Taylor to queue up and get it signed because I was too scared. Back in the day, little 16-year-old James was too scared. Taylor Cockbill, yes. He was given a free Mahindra shirt. No, Mahindra, sorry. Get confused with Kai Mahindra, the made-up driver. A free Mahindra shirt, which was signed by the drivers, whoever the drivers were at the time. And then his mum washed it by accident. Am I serious? Yes. But hell, Ralph had to proper go around that Toyota. That's cool, BRM. Very cool. Favorite Gatorade flavor? I've never had Gatorade. Oh, I was so deep into the corner. Thank you for the subs. There's 2 people who just subscribed. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Never, not once. Yes, that's correct. I've never had Gatorade. I don't think I've ever seen it, really. I don't look out for it, though, so... Favourite fudge flavour? Although there's only one flavour. Is Gatorade and Lucozade the same company? Lucosade's what's popular over here. Gatorade, I don't think people really drink here. BKD Blue, good. I think it's okay. We're second on track. Favorite orange juice flavor? Orange. Orange is the best orange juice flavor. What other answer is there? Lucozade is just an energy drink. Ralph into the pits. Blood orange, mandarin, tangerine. I mean, orange juice. Orange juice, isn't it? Please no carrots. Yes, please no. What happened to Barrichello? Why is he 8 seconds behind now? James, concentrate. Thank you for going side by side with me. I've never had... no, I think I have had Iron Brew. It tasted okay. Barrichello's swallowing fuel. I don't think he is. He's only got 5 more laps than me. So he's got 9 laps of fuel on board. Oh, Schumacher. Yeah, he's pipped for the second and final time. Yeah, we'll extend as long as possible to see if we can stay ahead of Barrichello. I think we're on for a P2 here. That would be a very good result. That's a good fact, Dean. That is a good fact. I can see Schumacher, although it doesn't really mean anything. Favorite gasoline? Sure. Favorite comedian? Oh, I don't know. No, I've no idea. Me not concentrating again. Driving straight off the circuit. Dean, how in the world can you manage Norwich from there? DC retired? I don't think so. I think DC's in 5th right now. Should be. Need these next 2 laps to be absolutely spectacular. Need as big a gap to Barrichello as I can possibly get. In case one, we didn't finish Magny-Cours last time. We only got to lap 17, I think. Private jet, yeah. Nice. Favorite type of fart? Why am I reading these out loud? Right, box, 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 box. Well, I couldn't build the gap up to Barrichello that much. 6 seconds is what we're going to have to deal with. Let me just check how many laps of fuel he's got. 5 laps. He's probably pitting in 4. Will it be enough? Why did I stop doing Automobilista vids? When did I do Automobilista vids? Years ago, you mean? Because each video took 50 hours to make and less than 100 people were watching the video. It was totally not worth it. 15, sorry, not 50. Oh. Somebody just crashed. I don't know who it is. It's the Michael? Wait, no it's not. Is it? Who just crashed? Somebody's in the wall. Right, yeah. Let's have a look at a replay. There's something dodgy if you press the replay whilst you're in the pits, so I'm just gonna... Okay. It's not Michael Schumacher. Who is it? It's gonna be brake failure. I already know it's gonna be brake failure. It's Sarlo. Yeah, brake failure. Oof. Lucky for him, he was ahead of Michael Schumacher. What if he was behind? Now that would have been bad. So who's left in the race? Oh my gosh, we got loads of retirements. The other Toyota, a Renault, a Sauber. What the hell? We got Alonso in 13th. It'll soon be 12th. Who's in the points then? Trulli's in the points. Coulthard, Ralf Schumacher. His car sped up. His car didn't speed up. It just didn't slow down. Right. Where is Ralph? Okay, Ralph's there. Right. We need to get the hammer down here. Need to concentrate for the next 5 laps until Barrichello pits. After which season Irvine retired. 2000. I don't know. 2002 or 2003. Was it 2004? Who knows? Not me. 2002. Okay. What's the pit time delta? Think about. I don't know. 20 seconds. Something like that. Kobayashi, yeah, he was a... I wish he was in Formula 1 now. I didn't appreciate him when he was actually in the sport. Now that I think about it, when F1 races in countries that don't have an F1 driver, that's strange. Like a whole event, and no driver on the grid is actually represented by that country. James Jr. moves each string. He probably moves a slight bit, yeah. Never been a finished GP, which is strange. No, don't tell me we got lag. Hell no. Hell no. Don't tell me that. No, I'm fine on my end. I'm fine on my end. You're pulling my leg. You're lying. Mine's fine. Mine is completely fine. How do you get this game? Head to my Discord server. Go to the download links section and download the version I'm using right now. Or you can find it somewhere else. Is that Salo in the wall? Yeah, he had brake failure a few laps ago. Almost 18 seconds to Barrichello. Not a bad lap. Oh, that's corner. The April Fool's stream is going to be the 2005 US Grand Prix, but we're going to drive as Fernando Alonso. So all we're going to do is like qualifying, and then we'll do the formation lap, and then that'll be it. And then we just watch 2 hours. If the stream crashed now, I'd genuinely just take the results from this race. Because we're so far into the race now, there'll be no point in restarting it. I could Crumply, but to do that, they'd just retire from mechanical failures on lap 1. Or I could make them all run out of fuel on lap 1, or something like that, you know? Is James Jr. real? Well, like, yeah, he's right there. Of course he's real. It's not fake, definitely. 19 seconds to break out. He's got to be pitting this lap. Okay, he's pitting this lap. This might be very close. Right, maximum concentration for this one. Qualifying lap. Steering degree in the settings. It'd have to be the car setup. You'd have to change the, I forgot what it's called. Steering something. I don't know what it's called. Yes, an Xbox controller works with F1 Challenge. And we've done it! We're ahead of Barrichello. Just. He's coming out of the pits now. That's crucial. We're in second place. Let's just bring it home. In fact, what's happened to him? Who's there? We've got him, boys. Oh, the proposed chicane. Oh, yeah. "54 days till Christmas." I don't think about Christmas until maybe something like 10th of December. That's when you can start thinking about it. Whilst the tyres aren't overheating, the car's actually very nice, even on this high fuel load. Tyres are overheating now. The fun lasted 3 laps. Come on, let's just bring it home. No, Schumacher's going to the end. That's his actual lead. Bottom to Rubens. He's on a 3-stop. We stayed within a pit stop of him. And thus have second place. Siemens. We're playing Spot the Sponsor. Mobile 1. Bridgestone. HSBC. Is that Vodafone? Not Siemens, probably. Siemens. You know, multiple. Magneti Morelli, or whatever it is. Magnet Morelli. I don't know. Toyota? Have we said that? DHL. Firestone. Oh, interesting. No, November is dumb. Isn't it for charity? Or is that something else? I know Movember is for charity. Like race awareness for prostate cancer or something. Was it testicle cancer? I don't know. Okay, guys, we've spotted the sponsors now. Thank you for taking part. Oh, it's just a meme. Okay. They've made it official. Who's made it official? The Overlords of Earth. Everybody must take part in the challenge. Those who fail will be castrated. That's a good one, BRM. I've heard that one. That's a good one. John's having a great time in the chat, reading off sponsors. Lap 60 out of 72. The laps are dwindling down. We're getting there. Oh no, James lost. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you for telling the world. We're going for 6k subs end of the year. Don't think that's going to happen. Hoping for 5k. YouTube doesn't like me as much anymore. We had that stint where YouTube would promote me a lot. So we were getting, you know, that's when we were breaking the records, like 400 live viewers, 10,000 plus views on a video, you know, 60 subs a day. But Ralph's in 4th. Somewhere, I think. Shall we just check? So I'm scared he's out the race now. Schumacher first, early second, Barrichello, then it's Ralph Schumacher, Coulthard, Trulli, Raikkonen, Montoya, Frentzen, Panis, Benoldi, Alonso. 12 drivers left. First ever crush. Yours was your Spanish teacher. I honestly don't know who mine was. Don't know. To be fair, I don't have the greatest memory. We did not have a pole position, Jose. We qualified third. We've had a very clean race, actually. Webber points this season, that'd be good. Get Mark Webber to the points. Not bad for a number 2 driver. Not bad at all. No spin November. Yeah, we're keeping that going. Mrs. Crumpet. That can't be real. Imagine that. I remember somebody in the chat the other week asked, is James Early my real name? I wasn't sure whether to take offense or... Is it? Yes, it is. Yes, my real last name is Early. I think there's a movie called, I don't know what it is, maybe called Chicago, came out in like 2004. One of the characters is called James Early. It might be Chicago, I'm not sure. Yes, Jose, we redid the whole weekend. Planning on suing. I suppose I had the name first. Have I watched Le Mans 66? You know I haven't. But that's because I'm not in... See, I'm only interested in Formula 1. I've not really had any reason to go watch it. The only reason I'd go and watch it is because it's got Christian Bale in. He's just funny. Funny to look at. Yeah, 10 laps to go. Scott Speed had the perfect name for a racing driver. Have you watched? Yeah, I've watched Rush a few times. It's got Daniel Bruhl in as Niki Lauda. He was in All Quiet on the Western Front as well. What sports are you into beside F1? Football, boxing, basketball, tennis. And then I play badminton. I like playing badminton. I like playing table tennis. Probably, yeah. Dick Trickle, yes. Yes, that was a real name. Why you left Evanescence? I can't even remember the names of the singer in Evanescence. Well, I like tea. Not really. Which football team do I support? Notts County. Top of the National League right now. Well, actually, we're playing right now. Could anybody in the chat search Notts County and tell me what the score is? They're playing right now. And if we're losing, I'll cry. If we're losing, I'll crash. So you better tell me the good news. Oh, I like darts, yeah. Yeah, I played loads of darts last year. It's 1-1. Oh, really? At home, 1-1? Oh dear. Okay. Thank you, everybody. That's just the oldest. They're the oldest professional football club, not the oldest football club. Bromley 88, 3 minutes. Oh, you're bloody joking. Why is Michael pulling away? Why do you think? He is faster than me. Especially at work. That's good, MSK. I'm glad you're enjoying. The former pro darts player. Nice. Darts is great. Yeah, Sheffield FC, I think, was... what year was Sheffield FC? I know it was a few years older than Notts County. Yeah, Barrichello's just on the back of me now. Slow Rubens into Ralph. Yeah, Williams livery's nice in the BMW era, I agree. You know, I've never really got into pool that much. Oh, what do you mean I'd be destroyed by Ralph? He's not even on the back of me. Look. Where's Ralph? He's all the way back there. And that's provided I can't defend. I could still defend. Even if they were competent. Oh, early in the race, sure. Torquay beating Aldershot 6-1. You'd love to see it. Bruce James had a 2-year contract with Williams. Why? The best year is next year. (1857) Sheffield FC. Ah, okay. You're joining Ferrari. Well, we're staying with Williams next season. I don't know what we're going to do after that. I like racing for Williams. Back to BAR. That'd be interesting. 2004. Why would Williams replace me? Come on. I'm the best. I'm the championship leader. I'm probably going to get instant karma. $2004 in a back market. That would just not make sense, though. We have to be in a competitive car. Because trying to make it a realistic, well, to a certain extent, Jaguar / Red Bull, just be a step backwards though, wouldn't it? Would it be realistic? Especially, say if we go 2003 and we win the championship, we're not going to go to Jaguar, are we? McLaren's an option, sure. Renault, yeah, that could be an option as well. Monaco would be an excellent reason. Yeah, but I'm still in the championship lead. Why is everybody going in on James Early? Can't believe it. James Early's a great driver. Sure, he's been a bottle job a few times, but I think he's going to win the 2002 World Championship, in my opinion. Then we won a championship and went to Arrows. Yeah, but that's like an exception. Hamilton to Mercedes is a bit different to like James Early to Minardi. 2-1 to Notts County. Let's go. I hope you're not lying to me. That's so hype. Let's go. Okay, now I'm really happy. We've got 3 laps to go. Go to Toyota. Okay. VAR ruled it out. Well, I already know that's a lie because there's no VAR in non-league football. It can still win this race. Yeah, I agree. Just need to go like, what, 11 seconds a lap quicker? One still, 89th minute. What are you on about? Is everybody oh, you're all lying to me. Gaslighting me to say Notts County have scored. Funny. Do they sin bin in National? It's not that bad. Bromley have scored. No, shut up. Please, no. That's not funny. I'll crash into a wall. I'll do it out of pettiness. Let's see if Rolf can get onto the podium. 2 laps to go. James Early signs a pre-contract with Alpine for 2021. You're at the stadium right now. That was fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. Who's the best player at Notts County? Most people would say Macaulay Langstaff. I'd probably go Ruben Rodriguez. With James Early's bottle job, is that really a very long feature? Ooh. Steady on, James. Ha! They're holding everybody else up. Nice. Thank you, Alonso. Nice. Held up Ralph. New rich arrows. I am tempted to include arrows on the grid in future seasons just for like a... is it going to be immersion breaking though? I can make it like a realistic storyline then maybe. 6 minutes extra time. Early to Notts County. I remember making a bet with my friends in school because I thought I was a really good footballer, which I still think I am a decent footballer. But bear in mind I was 14 years old at the time. I said, by the end of the year, I'm going to be playing for Notts County. I was really serious about it, so I thought if I put my mind to it, I could be playing for them when I'm 15. Of course. Rubinho, stay back. Stay back, my friend. It's going to be P2. Extends his championship lead. There we go. There we go. Ralph in P4, Rubinho in P3. Michael Schumacher closes the gap to just 6 points. So I think the top 4 are now going to be covered by 6 points. Do a spin. Oh yeah, we can do a spin. No, we haven't won. I'm not going to do a spin. There you go, Alonso. You can finally overtake a car. Oh, bloody hell. Force feedback just bit me.
Fantastic French Grand Prix. Let's take a look
12
at the
finishes.
final results. Michael Schumacher first.
I think we'll have 6 races to
Williams
go.
driver,
6
second.
races to go.
Rubens Barrichello third. Schumacher fourth.
Surely Michael Schumacher got the fastest lap.
Fifth.
Surely.
Jarno Trulli sixth.
Well, look, Jarno Trulli scoring points. Michael Schumacher's fastest, a 1:11.7. Barrichello's is a 1:12, yeah. Michael Schumacher fastest lap. 1:11.796 on the final lap of the race. Very nice. Here are the championship standings. These are going to be very nice and tasty.
With the results confirmed,
Wow.
it's high time we updated
Top
the
4
Driver
separated by 6
Championship.
points with 6 races to
The
go.
Williams driver moves further ahead in the
Oh,
Drivers'
yeah, that's
Championship.
cool. That's cool. Jarno Trulli on 12 points now. He's actually pretty close to Nick Heidfeld. This is a 4-way championship battle.
Williams still lead the Constructors' Championship, but with a reduced points advantage. Ferrari are second, whilst third place is held by McLaren.
Nice. Next race, the new Hockenheim ring. The new layout for Hockenheim. It's going to be the German Grand Prix. And that will not be tomorrow, sadly. Guys, I'm not available to stream tomorrow. But it'll most likely be Thursday. I'll see if I can get a video uploaded for tomorrow. Maybe another top 10 or something different. I don't know. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, what the heck are you doing with your life? Get subscribed to the channel. We're going to try and hit 5,000 subs by the end of the year. Like the stream. Give it a big thumbs up. Check out the social media links down below if you want to. And if you want to support the channel further, consider becoming a channel member. That's it. I'm off. I hope you all have a... County still 1-1. I'm going to search this now. So everybody's lying to me when they said 2-1 Notts County. Brilliant. Oh, you were. You're all lying to me. Fantastic. Oh, dear. Whatever. Right, anyway, I'm going. Goodbye.